How we doing? I'm gonna try this again. I see the news places all set up over there and tents and stuff like that, so we're gonna go see if we can figure out what's going on. Hi Penny Gregory, Tanya Smith, Patty Lee, Sunkissed, McFly. Hello Mom, love you. Good morning, Jean, Sunkissed, Carol Burton. Oh gosh, Oreo just went live. I was waiting to see that. I was kind of waiting for that, and now he just went live. Daggone it. Let's see what happened.
Site soon. TheOreoExpress.com/shop.
Yeah, it's about court. I'm just curious to see what happened with that. Daggone it. I hate we both went live at the same time. I need an intro like that. I like that.
What's up, guys?
Oh gosh.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day over there. Let's see what we got in the chat. Kristen 3, love the headline.
Oh, I didn't see the headline.
Laugh out loud. We'll be going to jail soon. Jan Garner, how are you doing? Thank you for being a subscriber. Patty Leah. Hello.
Oh,
so we're going to talk about a stalking order I was served.
Sorry guys, I got distracted.
Oh man, it was hilarious. So
I should have waited.
Do it in a second. I don't know. That looks like a $5 bill to me. Yesterday on Twitter, I got sentenced to
We'll find out what's going on here at the courthouse here shortly. I want to see what he's got to say.
I'm going to show you some stuff, and this isn't the live stream. Actually, I have things I have to do today. I got 2 things, and then tonight we're going to have a little fun. So this is just a little preview of what's to come. Hopefully we can release some of our new items.
Awesome.
We got a lot of stuff to do, but I've been busy. I traveled, did some other stuff. So, oh, hi. Thanks for watching, Stalker Girl. Oh, man, you should have seen court. Good thing I got home security that records everything in my house, guys. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. So just to give you guys an idea, I'm going to show you this right here. This was an anti-stalking order that was served sometime in June. I can't even remember. I think like the middle of June, something like that. And so this was from Breon Chapman, the $5 prostitute, Anarchy Princess.
Oh my gosh.
When I got this, I instantly laughed. I said, this is going to be so much better for me than it is for anybody else. Again, we love things like this. And go to the show. Exactly.
Alright, so we got some people out here. Let's go see what this is about. I'll put that in my pocket for a moment. Nope, they're leaving. missed them. Yeah, it's about that person. Yeah.
My original court date was June 30th. I went to court that day, and Breon Chapman asked for it to be pushed out because she was not prepared, and she wanted an attorney and witnesses for my so I logged on June 30th, and she asked for a continuance, and they asked the reason why, because I'm going to come back with a lawyer. Instantly after that, she switched her gifts and go, or started another one. We have screenshots of it, where she was raising money for attorney fees. This is where the great thing is going to keep telling the people that are stupid enough to believe her that, oh, give me money, I'm going to sue this, I'm going to sue this. I think she's saying the best. She's been saying this, she's been saying this for over a year, with nothing instead of turning into a trans. And it's been absolutely hilarious watching the downfall. And I wouldn't even say the downfall. If you remember, she was severely messed up in the head. Couldn't even get out of bed for 9 months until she got a little prescription of Oreo Express.
Who we got over here?
So I told the judge that I wanted it dismissed on the 30th. Well, we're going to go ahead and push this on.
Oh no, the police are. Oh, they don't want me filming them. They're walking away. They're staring me down pretty hard.
So today we got to court and the judge started it. Okay, this is a continuance from the last hearing.
Alright, I'm gonna sit here and listen to this real quick.
She was supposed to amend the stalking order. Here's what the stalking order had. This is
They started moving because I was there.
It says June 13th, the Miami.
I don't see anybody important.
Federal courthouse, and it says C Incident A. And this is where she says I was stalking her in Florida when we went there for the Trump indictment. And listen to Exhibit A. And again, I was questioning.
I don't know what they're hiding from me, but they didn't like me filming them. They all looked at me and then they started walking away. So I'm not sure what that's about. We're gonna walk around the corner where I think most of the other news media are. They don't really have anything. I mean, they've got some cameras set up and stuff, but I'm gonna go ask here in a minute.
For months, he has been relentlessly harassing me by calling in false police reports, contacting my landlord.
Whatever's going on, nobody wants to say. Nobody wants to give it up. Alright, let's go walk around the corner, see if we can get any other update. Sorry guys, I wish we hadn't went live at the same time, but that's alright.
basically, he was saying it's a bigger job than expected. So I just think
got the news media over here.
This is a screen report from one of her videos that's 24 hours after I announced I was going to Miami. Check this out.
That's where they seem to be set up at. Yes, I thought that was funny last night too, but it wasn't, and I just want to make this clear.
Oh, I'm a transient, I need...
It wasn't the guy's circumstance or his mental health that I thought was funny, in case anybody misunderstood that. I thought the conversation was hilarious, and in no way was I laughing at his circumstance of being homeless or his mental health. Just to make that clear. We sure will, Tammy. I thought the conversation the guy had was absolutely hilarious, regardless of the circumstance. And in no way was I laughing at his circumstance or his mental health. And I just want to make that clear.
I'm gonna go, if you guys donate to the Grid so I can go stock Oreo in Miami. I mean, literally, this is the person that tried to file a stocking order on me. Oh my God. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Pretty serious. Patriot Mama, does this mean you all are getting divorced?
Yeah,
you know what?
I was actually homeless myself just not 3-4 years ago. Going into the end of 2021, I was homeless myself. So I have a heart for people that are homeless and the things that go on down here in the streets or even back home. It's a rough thing to see, and I feel for them.
We want to play, and I will live stream in front of anybody's house I damn well please, and you can be out there to watch. Let's see. You're welcome. This is what we're kind of dealing with, just to give you.
Does anybody know who we're waiting to see? Nobody knows. It said, just come here, huh?
There's no feeling sorry for them. They are their own worst enemy. This was oldie but goodie. Again, guys, we have gigs and gigs of data that I would say would take months to go through.
No, AP and Oreo just had court this morning, so that's not what. I'm not sure. We're trying to figure out, but it doesn't seem like anybody knows why they're here. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. There seems to be a lot of media here for no reason. Usually media don't just show up for no reason, but that seems to be the reason. It's just cause. Well, they all move away from me. I don't get it. I don't understand. Look, they're moving away from me. Like, am I contagious? I don't get it.
We don't strike first, we strike back. This is a TikTok. And I'll read it to you. Me at 15 being diagnosed with depression. At 18 diagnosed with anxiety. Bipolar disorder at 21. Bipolar 2 at 31. Bitch, I'm on a rampage, mask on my damn face. Disassociated years of my life away. ADHD, OCD at 36.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted with. Yes. What did so? AP and Oreo's court date. She lost. She didn't get. She's losing. She's losing. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't understand. Like they're set up out here, but they don't know why they're set up out here, which is really odd, if you ask me. And these two went and hid behind the other cameras because they didn't want me to get them on film, I don't guess. Isn't that interesting? Something weird's going on here today. Maybe I should just go inside. I can't take my live stream inside, but maybe I can find out what the heck's going on. Court dockets. That's a good idea. Let's do that. U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. That's James E. Barrett. Got to get the right court. Let's see what we got. Where is the docket? Sorry, I'm trying to find what might be going on here today. Court information, judges information, opinions, court documents, court records, attorney information, jury information, in the news. Cases of interest. As quietly as they're trying to keep this, I would imagine it's probably not something that's going to be easy to find. Guantanamo Bay cases. Hold on. What is this? There is a spot for Guantanamo Bay cases in Cuba. Available using the links below. All opinions and selected documents are available via the U.S. District Court Opinions page. Still don't show anything. Guantanamo cases. Okay, Guantanamo cases. Whoa! Civil action. KHAN versus Bush. Bush, 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 ODAH versus the United States of America, ANEM versus Bush versus Obama versus Bush versus Bush versus Bush. What did I just find, guys? Bush, 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 United States of America, Bush, Obama, Bush, Bush, Bush. Yeah, this is interesting. Lots of cases against Bush and Obama and the United States of America. Guantanamo cases. I know that's not this courthouse, but this is really interesting. I want to look and see what this Obama case is real quick. Petitioner Muhammad Rimi through his next friend Omar Degaze brings this independent action pursuant to Rule 60 in the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, asking reinstatement of his habeas corpus petition, independent action for equitable relief from order dismissing habeas corpus. Rimi is a former Guantanamo Bay detainee who was transferred to Libya in 2006. As a result of that transfer, this case dismissed his habeas petition. Is moot. Rimi now asks the court to vacate that dismissal order, alleging that newly discovered evidence released by the WikiLeaks website contradicts testimony the government submitted to this court in 2008 as the basis for dismissal and would have altered the court's conclusion that the petition was moot. In response, the government has moved to dismiss Remy's independent action under rule for failure to state a claim on the ground that his prior habeas case remains moot. C. Reps. T. Dismiss P. Pet R's independent action seeking reinstatement of habeas corpus petition for the following reasons. I agree with the government and therefore I will grant its motion to dismiss this independent action. Petitioner Mohammed Remy, a Libyan citizen, was taken into custody by U.S. Armed Forces in Afghanistan in 2001 and was subsequently transferred to the U.S. Naval Base in Guantanamo Bay. So the WikiLeaks stuff is starting to affect Guantanamo cases, guys. An enemy combatant and the legal basis of detention. While that petition was pending, however, the government notified this court on December 20th, 2006 that the United States has relinquished custody of petitioner Mohammed Remy and transferred him to the control of the government of Libya. I'm going to have to look into this stuff some more, guys. So WikiLeaks is starting to make an effect, I guess it looks like. That's really interesting. I don't know what all that's about, but I'm curious as to what's going on here. You told me to look up something. Let me see. What am I looking up? Yeah, right. There are indictment watch at the courthouse. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. Somebody else must have found it. The other media avoid you because they always avoid the truth, and they probably know you might offer them the truth. You're probably right about that. It's like they nobody wants to say anything. I mean, surely they know why they're here, right? They're not just sitting out here hanging out all day for nothing, right? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to do that. They obviously think that they know something's happening, but they don't want to discuss it or talk about it. So, anyway. Let's go walk around here and see if there's anything going on around the other side. I mean, they're just sitting here waiting, probably hoping, praying that Trump gets indicted or something. At David's tent. Remember it being over here last year this time? And then I don't know if anybody ever helped them like they said they were going to or not, but we were supposed to help them move everything over. I'm not sure that ever happened. I know they moved, but I don't think that anybody helped. Maybe there might have been a few people, maybe, I don't know. But I think we all got sidetracked with something else that we felt was more important at the time.
That's all we have left. I think
So we got all these news stations out here that don't know what they're here for. I find that to be very, very, very odd. That they're just sitting out here for no reason. That just makes no sense to me. Oh, thank you, Pamela. I think it is the right one. I'll check that out. Give me just a second. I'll stop here in the shade here and see what we got. Let's see. Vasquez, yeah, July 24th, 2023, Vasquez, Bateau, Johnson, Taylor, Federal Housing Finance, Department of Justice, Ashley versus Department of Justice. I don't know what that is. Barnhart, Hilliard, Stager. Oh, Stager's got court today. Wainick, Velasquez, Lockwood, Smith, Muntzer, Bell, and Voris. Yeah, I don't see anything out there that stands out to me as being newsworthy as far as like they've got out here. It doesn't make sense to me. Preliminary status conference, jury trial, arraignment, status conference, motion hearing. Yeah, I don't see anything that stands out to be something that would draw this many news stations out here. Oh, that may have been it, Penny. I don't remember. I think I got busy with something else that day. I don't remember exactly what happened that day, but. Anyways, I am getting kind of hungry. Probably need to go get something to eat. We'll walk around here and just see if there's anybody else over here. See what's going on. And they got their cameras and stuff out here, so they're expecting somebody, newsworthy to be walking in or out of here. Obviously. They're surely not willing to give up the information. That's a good idea, Penny. It's not. I should walk over here to the mall real quick and see if anything's going on. Of course, when I do that, that's when somebody will show up. So right there's where I was last night when they decided to ask me why I'm parked in 3 spaces, which I was parked in 3 spaces. I cannot lie. The police didn't know anything last night when I asked them. They're like, oh, you guys seem to know everything before we do. The FBI police. Walls are closing in. Hunter Biden called Joe at least 24 times during business meetings with clients when his dad was VP. I seen there was a good committee hearing going on too. I should have went to that today and then just give you a report on it afterwards. I haven't seen Ivan. I should message him. Oh, somebody's calling. Hey, what's up? Probably won't see her till tonight, and then that's probably going to push it off another day or two, you know what I mean, on the shipping, I don't know. But yeah, but she's probably in the courthouse or in the Congress or somewhere, you know what I mean. I've got other shirts you could wear that are freedom corner and things like that. I mean, well, I usually get extra dollars. My life, I'll try you back and see if we can get something figured out. Alright. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Somebody send me an email. Nope. Okay. How's it going, Dawn? How's it going, Patriot Grandma? Josh, Tommy Tri-State, Lit, James McLean. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to message Ivan. My phone started ringing. See if we get an answer from him. Let's see if he messages me back. Maybe we can get an answer. Good morning, Billy Bob. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Hey, Ashley. How are you? I'm praying for you today. Hope things go okay. I know it's not an easy day for you. Oh, and the guy that had the motorcycle accident, his name is Tab. T-A-B. Just so that way when you're praying you get the right name. The one that hit the bear, his name is Tab. T-A-B. So we almost had it right, but... I don't know, Patriot Grandma. I'm not sure. I mean, really, that's the only thing that I can think of that is newsworthy enough to have this many news people here. Honestly. No. Thank you, Ashley. I'm not sure what changed. Hey Bob Dennison, how are you doing? Yes, there was some interesting court cases going on in Guantanamo Bay. Anyway, we learned that. I may try to look into that a little bit more later to see what that's all about, because nobody's reporting on any of that. And that seems to me like it would be newsworthy. I mean, not newsworthy for our news media. They don't want us to know those things, because if WikiLeaks is letting stuff out and they're actually using it in the court hearings, then that's definitely not something that they want us to know. Hi, Josh Smith. You know me, I hate, it seems like every time I leave somewhere something happens, so I don't really want to leave the area. I paid for 2 hours of parking, so I might as well at least use that. If we don't see something going on soon, we'll probably go over and check out what's going on over at the mall, if anything. Judge sets July 26th court date for Hunter Biden's initial court appearance. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Naomi. July 26th. That's in a couple days. Where's his court at? Is that going to be here in court in D.C. for the 26th? Maybe that's why they're here. They're just a couple days early. What is today? The 24th. So yeah, they're a couple days early for that. Wasn't there an addition that was built that was I don't know about that, Corey. I'm gonna look into that, because I know there's a lot going on. I know they've added a lot of stuff down there in the Guantanamo area, but I really don't know enough about it to state anything, so I really don't know. But I'm interested in it, since we see things happening, since it has actual court documents that shows what's being taken place. So I may do some research later and look into that. Thank you, Naomi, for checking. If that's here, we'll definitely be here to try to cover it for sure. Is Oreo still on?
All this shit to all these fucking people. I think should probably have 4 times the subscribers and probably 4 times the viewers as
He's going off.
we got a van out on the woods. She can come, gets it running. It's in good shape. It's just so funny. Thank you, Bad Mom, for using the prayers for your mom. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just amazing.
It's strange to see the media set up in DC. I agree, because there's usually the last time I seen media set up like that, it was when Steve Bannon had court. And we were out here that day last year. It was actually a year ago, about this time. Nope, another call. Yellow. Not much, what's going on? Awesome. Good.
On the basketball court that is right above.
Did you reset up? Did you reset up new codes in order to do that? Well, if you, yeah, I know. I set it up to run at 1 o'clock, but if you put in new codes into StreamYard or whatever, then yeah, it probably messed it up. Yeah, that's why when I've been waiting to set up a new live stream until after your show for my stuff. Maybe I'll have to look and see. I don't know. I'm live streaming now, so I'm kind of busy with that. But I didn't use Rumble. I'm only on YouTube right now because I didn't want to mess yours up. Yeah, I'll have to look at it and see if I can figure it out real quick. That, or you can record it and make a part of your next day's live stream, maybe, or something like that. Yeah, that would be a lot easier than trying to reset up a whole nother thing. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, let's see. I'm standing out here in the heat. Let me see if I can figure it out. All right. I gotta go check on something here real quick with the 1 o'clock stream from Eric here. Sorry, guys. It should be getting ready to start. It's actually, nope, it's fine. Everything's good. So the Rumble show just started with Eric. That's the name of it today is The Greatest Musical Event in History, in Modern History Part 2. So that is airing now on Rumble, which is why I'm not on Rumble because at the moment, because I knew that stream was going to be going, so I didn't want to interrupt it. All right, and no message back from Ivan, so I'm not sure. All right, back to you guys. Sorry about that. All right, we can go back over and try to figure it out again, see if anybody will give us any answers, see if anything's happening, see if anything's changing. I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew real quick. Not too bad. Okay.
Oh, they're like live streaming.
Alright. I see somebody was checking out my camera while I was gone. Have you recorded from last night's Yeah, I actually put that I put that out, but I made it private. I also made a separate video of the cops interacting with me. Some people felt like I was being disrespectful about that whole situation and thought that I was laughing at the guy's circumstances or his mental illness, which I hope you all know that is not the case. I was not at all laughing at his circumstances or his mental illness. So I've made it private for the moment till I decide exactly what I want to do with that. But I don't feel like most people thought that in any way, because that is not at all what I was doing. That last night I thought the conversation that the guy had was hilarious, and that's what I was laughing at, was the story that he told, not his circumstances. And I find it sad that anybody would think that I would even think that. I don't understand why anybody would even think that. I thought it was funny. And I would never laugh at somebody's circumstances. That's just not who I am. And I really am kind of hurt that anybody would even thought that I would ever laugh at somebody in a situation like that. Hey, Ivan, what's up? Can you hear me? We don't know. Like, you don't know why you're sitting out here. Alright, so that was Ivan. He let me in on all the details of everything, guys. So we got our update. So he said they've been sitting out here for a few days, pretty much waiting to see if Trump is going to be called in to testify for the grand jury. So that's what he said they're waiting for. They're waiting to see if Trump's going to be called in for the grand jury indictment to testify in front of the grand jury is what he explained to me. But anyway, another message, sorry. So that's what he said they're doing, and he's got me on a mission. He wants me to do something. So we're going to go do that real quick. We're going to go. He asked me if I could get all the press people, get a close-up of them, and then tag him with their photos on Twitter. So that's what we're going to go try to do. We'll see if we can make anybody mad. So that is the story that I got from the main guy. If anybody would know anything, it would be him. And he's excited about the hearing on Wednesday. It's going to be over on the Senate side. It's going to be with all the Capitol Police, the Capitol Police Department. It should be interesting. Ted Cruz is part of that. Barry Loudermilk is part of that. So it should be interesting Wednesday. I'll try to do some clips and stuff and post them as I can. Doing a live stream's kind of, I mean, I can do a live stream, but the problem is I can't see their faces. Like, the media can get down in front of them, but I think I would have to have a press pass in order to be able to do that. I don't know. Good morning, Bad Mom Bree, Amber Rose, MGB. Yeah, Ivan's great. I feel privileged that I'm even on his radar, to be honest with you. All they will do is lie, so not interesting. No, but if we can get some photos of these people and tag Ivan in it, he wants to repost it, so that would be good. It would help. I think Ivan's a great guy. I agree, Wyoming girl. I agree. Thank you. Thank you for saying though that. It does mean a lot to me. Good morning, everyone. I think I'm going to set this down and just take pictures of them. Because it'll be easier for me to just take photos and tag him in it. So be patient with me for a moment. Yell it. Hello. Eric. Set up a new stream on Rumble. Yeah, so the problem is you have to reset up a stream on Rumble. Then you have to transfer those codes over to Streamlabs. So what happened when you did you set up codes earlier for your Team for Freedom thing, right? Yeah. So when you did that, it messed up the codes for the other one. So you have to reset up all new codes for this one. I will, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it right away. I'm kind of in the middle of it. A little bit, and after I get done with this mission here at the federal courthouse, I'm arriving right there. He thought himself as a state law, and really the one that's trying to overcome all this stuff. So you can't turn all tires, all your big guys, focus. Alright? Yep. I'll talk to you as soon as I can. Bye. All right, time for pictures. I think I got them all. Alright guys, so what are we talking about on here? Secret Agent Man. I think I got them all. Yeah, I should go right up to them. They noticed me and they turned their face, but I got them beforehand. I've already asked them, Patty. I've already asked them. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing here. I can't believe they don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, that I gotta admit that is a little bit out of my element. But it's something that I need to do. I need to work on getting out of my element. Secret Service, David. It's soaking up the sunlight. That's right. I'm going to carry my stream over there. And all right, let's do this. It doesn't seem like anybody knows what we're waiting for out here. Does anybody know what story we're waiting on? Anything with Trump? That's kind of what I figured. Waiting to see if he's going to testify for the grand jury, basically. Okay. All right. So that's I had to lead her on that conversation, but she did say Trump, so at least we got that out of her, you know? We got that out of her. Got a little bit of information, not much. See, these two over here, every time that I'm over here, they turn their backs. Like, these two right here really do not want to be seen for some reason. I don't get it. But it's a little warm over here, so I am going to go back around the other side. Fake news, fake news, fake news. I got him on my other phone. I got a good picture of him on my other phone. Mission complete. Anything to do with Trump. That's what they're waiting on. Yeah, but that one couple, every time I come around with my camera, they turn around. But I got good pictures of them before they realized what I was doing. They lost. Whoa. It is warm today, Robert. It is very warm out here, Robert. That it is. Very, very much so. I really need to find a bathroom somewhere, guys. I don't know if David's tent would let me. What time is it? I need to check and see if my time's running out on my parking spot. And I need to fix the stream for the 1 o'clock stream. It is 1:27. What time did I park? What time did I pay for my parking? Activity. I have 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining on my parking. We can't be illegally parking. We got a warning last night. Got a warning last night about parking, right? Yeah, I tell David's tent I'm David. Yeah, I think that'll work. Remember last time we were here, like unless you were actually in there sitting and hanging out, they really did not want to let you use their bathrooms. Which I understand because they have a lot of these homeless and stuff out here that tend to go in there and just make a mess. And who wants to clean that up after that happens, you know? Nobody wants to clean up after that. We're gonna go get in the air conditioning in the truck. See if we can find anything else going on. If they're just sitting around waiting and hoping that something happens with Trump. That should have happened last week if it was going to. Know what? What'd I do? So, here's my truck, right? This truck with my Gadsden flag, my Second Amendment flag, and my American flag, my J6 support ribbon, right, Patriot. I was sitting right over here. One second. In that parking lot right over there. Right about in that location, right over in that area, and I was parked in 3 to 4 spaces, which I was. I'm not gonna lie about that. I was definitely parked in way too many spaces. But that is where they came and stopped me, like, "Oh, you can't be parking here." There was nobody else in the parking lot, though, mind you. It's gonna be hot in here. All right. Maybe we'll run back over by here in a little bit and see if we can find anything else out. Wow. That thing don't want to work at all. Give me a second. triggering people today. Triggering people every day, seems like. Alright. I need a new phone holder. There we go. I think. The heat got to it. It's not even clicking anymore. Wow. Give me a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, this phone holder is terrible. It does not work well. Got people taking pictures of my flags. People are always taking pictures of my truck. Sorry guys, this thing is not working. I should start using the sunshade. I do have one. It's in the back of my truck. It's a good place for it, right? It's in the back of my truck, but I do have one. I think I'm about ready to break my my phone holder. Oh my goodness, what a fight. Yep, there it went. Okay. This is not working. I just bought that one because the one I bought from Walmart before got broke. Hi, Darlene. I have been triggering people today. Yes, that I have been doing. You're absolutely right about that. Yep, 1 second. I just got to put the cooler on now. If I can get the cooler on. Maybe. There. Maybe that'll work. I gotta get the stream going for Eric. So what he did was he did a live Sing for Freedom at noon with his co-workers. He didn't realize when he set that up it was going to affect the live stream that was already set up. have several news media set up over there, and we're trying to figure out why they're there. And last night and most of the morning here, since I've been here, we have not been able to get any sort of answer as to why they're sitting here waiting for what appears to be nothing. Finally, I got an answer from one of the ladies that they're sitting there basically for anything to do with Trump is why they're there. Sitting there waiting for anything to do with Trump, and I asked her if they were waiting for him to come and testify for the grand jury, and she shook her head yes, and said yes. Am I live on Rumble right now? Is that playing right now? Trying to fix it when it may already be fixed. Running down my face. Create broadcast. Okay. You guys wouldn't believe the people that walk past my truck and just look at me like with disgust. I don't. Do I look like a crazy man? Yeah, 1,400 hours, 2 o'clock. It should be playing at 2 o'clock, and that's going to be on the Rumble channel, the Twitch channel, and it'll play actually on Twitter also. So. Sorry guys, I had to get in the air conditioner for a minute. It's ridiculously hot. I know, I don't understand why they think Trump is so bad. Well, it's because he's a threat to their livelihood, actually. I mean, I guess I do know why. up for Ivan. Yeah, I know my time's probably up now on the meter, but as long as I'm sitting here and I'll see him. Sorry guys, I apologize for that. Let's go see if there's anything going on over here at the mall. It does not appear to me that anything is going on. I mean, how do they just sit there and pay these people just to sit there all day, just in hopes that they might find some type of negative media? What in the world is on that guy's back? Some kind of negative media about Trump. Like, that's really what they live for, is that, and they waste money trying to do that. They're sitting there wasting money in hopes to find some good news, or some good news to them about Trump, which would be bad news, you know, for America. But that's what they're doing. They're sitting there just waiting and waiting and waiting, and I just find it very, very, very despicable. It's disgusting. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to make you wait on me. I apologize for that. I got my tweet out, and we got Ivan's mission done. Drive over here past the there is some cops and stuff down here down the road. I'm not sure what they're doing down here. Let's check that out too. Then I'll probably go grab something to eat, maybe run by the campground for a little bit before I go to the vigil. But really, I don't think there's anything going to happen here at the courthouse. They're just sitting here wasting their day in hopes to find some bad news, good news for them, whatever you want to say, however you want to put it. Yeah, there's a lot of scooters in this town. Lots and lots of scooters. For sure. They are fun to ride. I remember the night I got Glory B to get on one. Glory B. That was funny. That was the night the trucks came into DC. We were just hanging out waiting for the trucks, the semi-trucks to come into DC. And I got her to get on a scooter. She had fun, I think, for a minute, but she didn't stay on it very long. Now. Oh wait, that was down that road. Alright. So the stream with Eric is going to be playing at 2 o'clock. He is calling it the greatest American song music event in modern times, because he's been watching the vigil the last, and it has absolutely wrecked him. He is an emotional mess, and not a mess, but he's been affected by it. It's been powerful to him to see, you know, what's been taking place. I can't turn left here. Why can't I turn left? I want to turn left. Goodness gracious. No left turn anywhere down through here? When did I ever let that stop me? said, my buddy got arrested for riding one after drinking a couple of beers and got off. Yeah, I don't need to go into there. I don't remember it being so difficult to turn left here. But I do need to get something to eat. I am very hungry. Oh, finally, a left turn. The judge said he could not be arrested because he was not drunk and disorderly, but could be ticketed. I guess I'm not supposed to turn left here either. Oops. Turn on. Yeah, they're kind of weird to get set up in order to pay for them and get them to turn on. It's a pain. It's not the easiest thing to do. I don't know what I did with my cold Mountain Dew, you guys. Alright, so we are coming up to the National Mall right here. We'll drive down through here, see if there's anything going on, and then we'll head on out to the campground and get something to eat. Thank you all for joining in, though. I appreciate you guys. Even though we really didn't do a whole lot, we didn't get to see a whole lot. We did find out why the trucks were there. We did get to find out a little bit. We went on a little mission for Ivan. We talked to Ivan. We found out what was going on. We will be at the committee hearing on Wednesday at 3:30 in the Senate side. Ted Cruz will be a part of that. Barry Louderbill and the Capitol Police Department. Drive down here through the mall in just a moment if I can get over here. Sometimes there's things going on here at the mall you just never know unless you drive by. There's the Biden ice cream truck. On Wednesday, this Wednesday, the 26th. It should be interesting. Hopefully I can get some good clips and post them.
Turn right on 12th Street Southwest, then turn left on Independence Avenue Southwest.
might try to live stream. I could take my handheld in and try to do that. If you guys want me to try to, I guess I can do that.
Turn right on 7th Street Southwest.
You guys want me to try to take my handheld in and try to live stream the hearing as it's going? Would that be interesting, or would you rather just watch it on C-SPAN or another live stream? Yeah, Eric is pre-recorded. That should be playing on Twitter, Twitch, and Rumble. Which is why I didn't do this stream on Rumble. I wanted to leave that open for him.
Turn right on 7th Street Southwest, then turn left on Independence Avenue Southwest.
I don't really see much going on down through here. No protests or anything like that, so I think we're going to go ahead and make a right here. Go get something to eat. Take a little break before the vigil. I don't know. I would love to be able to get a press pass and be able to get down in front of them and film like that. I think it's something you can order online, but that's if anybody knows how to do that or how to go about that and can help me figure that out, I would greatly appreciate it. If anybody knows anything about that. I'll live stream it. I'll take my little handheld in, as long as which it should be fine because they take all their equipment in and everything, so I don't see why it would be a problem. Yeah, Glory B ordered one. I think I'll talk to her tonight. Maybe I'll order one. I don't think it costs very much. It's just something they send you.
Independence Avenue Southwest.
Alright, I will do that. The traffic here, the cars just have to sit and wait for all the pedestrians, the people just walking through. I should have taken a right or a left right here. It probably wouldn't be hard to make. But I would not want to do that. I would want to do it the proper way. Even though we know the Constitution is a press pass, right? The Constitution is a press pass. That's legally that is your press pass. As we know here in the District of Columbia, the Constitution doesn't always apply. press pass. You don't have to have your ID or anything on it, or your photo, or who you're affiliated with, or anything like that. So to the right up here is where all the congressional offices are. And on the other side of the Capitol building is where all the Senate offices are. I would say you probably need a picture on it, yeah. So this building right here to the right, can't really see it, and I'm not going to mess with the phone holder because we already seen how that goes.
Found a master route, Baltimore, Washington, runway 46 to minutes. Prefer to stay on the current route.
Yeah, Penguin 6 definitely has a high-level press pass. I've got his number. I should get a hold of him. I think I have Penguin 6's number. I've only talked to him a couple of times, though. I don't know if he'd be willing to give up that information, but... Longworth Building, Cannon Building.
Baltimore, Washington, runway 46 to minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no base. Quarter mile, turn left to stay on Independence Avenue Southeast.
I don't even think you would even make a kindergarten level. He's on a level all of his own. Well, him and his family are all probably on the same level.
Turn left to stay on Independence Avenue Southeast. For 2 miles.
Yeah, so I got the campground for 2 weeks, so I'm good up until the 6th, I think. I believe the 6th. And I'm hoping to get, for some reason, the money that was donated into the Give, Send, Go has not become available for a payout yet. So I'm waiting on that. But I'm okay, but I need to get that transferred soon. I'm not sure what's taking Give, Send, Go so long to do that, but if anybody can help with expenses, I would greatly appreciate it. I put $80-some in fuel this morning. The gas prices think it was like 3. Hold on, I'll look at the receipt. 1 second. The gas I got this morning was $3.69 a gallon, and I got 24 gallons, $87. So it's a little bit more expensive than back home. I was getting it for like $3.19, $3.29 back in Ohio. I got my tent set up yesterday. All that's done. We basically got everything, pretty well set and ready to go for the next couple of weeks. It's just going to be the everyday expenses of heating and gas and things like that we may need a little help with, at least until I get the Gibson Go transferred. Yeah, this V8 is definitely not the best thing to be driving around, but I couldn't really drive something without, I have to have something where I can fit everything in, So the truck works out really well for being able to transport everything. It's a good running truck. It's an old truck. It's a 2001. So it is an older truck. God blessed me with a good vehicle before I got started in this mission. I believe He knew what I was going to need, and He put it in front of me to be able to get what I was going to need. To be able to get a vehicle for the price I got that it's been across the country, all the way to California, been back and forth to DC, I don't know how many times in the last year. Tennessee, Missouri, Illinois, it's been everywhere. Keeping the oil, it does need an oil change. I need to get the oil change. Hi Eric, Gore, had your 2019 Ford Escape down there. It worked out pretty well. Oh, you said you make California. That's right, around $4 in the commie land. Yeah, $3.69 here this morning. $3.30 in Massachusetts. That's about what I was paying in Ohio. About $3.30 a gallon. $3.29, $3.39. Oreo is going to be making his way here for the first. If I understood that correctly, I watched a little bit of his stream earlier. 3:30 in Iowa. Oh yeah, he does. He provides like. I never imagined I would ever be a streamer. But leading up to that moment in time, for some reason, it kept crossing my mind, and I thought that I'm not somebody that knows how to talk to people, and I still have a lot to do, a lot of work, because I see things that there's definitely room for improvement on a lot of things. But I would say that God has definitely brought me a long ways in a year. He's brought me through a lot, helped me overcome a lot. he's guided me and directed me in so many different paths and so many different steps. And, you know, it's been a blessing. He's really blessed me and
9 miles.
kept things moving. And I don't doubt that he will make a way for everything that he's got in my path. He always provides. Never fails. My mission is basically to stand up for freedom and to bring the truth of what's really happening with what's going on in Congress, what's going on with Donald Trump. I like to take trips to where his court dates and things are going on and cover those events. We would like to see the Constitution, our constitutional republic, restored to back what it was intended to be. So in DC with the J6 Defendants, every night we'll be covering the J6 Vigil outside the DC Gulag with Ashley Babbitt's mom, Mickey Whithoff, several others that are there, Stormtrooper, Nicole Reffitt. We have call-ins from the J6 Defendants. We stand at 9 o'clock and we sing the national anthem in solidarity with them every night. Because sorry guys, I'm having a little indigestion here. So, with all the wrongs that have been done with that whole situation with January 6th, the false narrative that has been preached at us and preached at us and preached at us over and over again through the mainstream media, we're trying to bring awareness as to the truth of what took place that day, the truth of how a lot of the guys' civil and constitutional rights have been violated is when it comes to their trials and their court dates and their charges. A lot of people that are being locked up and held in the jail have been charged with crimes that they didn't even commit. They had a right to express their grievances on January 6th. And most were peaceful, patriotic, and were just there. A lot of them didn't even go inside the building. Yes, Oreo has been a big part of why I have been able to become a streamer and be able to stay a streamer. He's been a blessing to me in a lot of ways. Made a lot of things possible that may not have been possible. So you guys make sure that when you're on with him, just make sure you let him know that I said thank you, and I will do the same. It must have rained here. So we like to bring events and cover events that are taking place, no matter what it may be, whether it be a freedom festival, different rallies, J6 events that are taking place, the committee hearings that are going on, the court hearings in the federal courthouse with the J6 Defendants. Those are the things that we like to cover and bring the truth to you guys, because you're not going to get that from the mainstream. You're not going to get the truth. You're going to get the story that they want to tell you. And it's our job to bring you the reality of what is actually happening, not the narrative that is preached to you. Is it even raining? It's weird. Like, the roads are wet. rain on my windshield, but it's sunny out. It's just odd. If anybody loves honey and would love to have a commemorative or a memorial, I can't say it. So the honey bottles that you get with makehoneyGreatAgain.com are shaped like little Trumpy bears, and 25% of the sales of those goes to the J6ers. 25% of those sales goes back to help Freedom Express Media continue bringing you guys this stuff, these important events and the things that are taking place. Go to makehoneyGreatAgain.com, use promo code FREEJ6ers, FREEJ6ERS, to ensure that those proceeds go to the proper place, and that the bottles are shaped like Trump. So, well, not exactly like Trump, but like a Trumpy bear. His head, and they have a red cap, looks like a MAGA, you know, it kind of resembles a MAGA hat. Also, don't forget, we are also I forgot what I was saying. Oh, he has court on August 2nd. Oh, interesting. I don't know, I seen he was, unless you're talking about somebody else, I seen that he was going to start taking start funding for a trip to DC, so I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something there. We're about 15 minutes away. We're going to stop and get something to eat, and then just take a break before the vigil comes in, guys. I appreciate you all for jumping on. We got to see some media sitting around waiting, hoping for bad news for Trump. You know, that's pretty much it. I'll look tonight and see if there's something going on that we can get into tomorrow. I'm going to try to bring something to you guys every day. During the day, I will probably only be on YouTube, YouTube and Facebook, Twitch. I'll probably leave the Rumble channel open for the other stream that will be taking place. He might be right, Tammy. That's very possible. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I heard that, Jerry. That's what it was. Mom and Pa's fundraiser. If you guys haven't heard about what happened to Mom and Pa, they are fine, but their RV got totaled out, and they are taking donations to be able to. They're not taking donations. Actually, the people around them that care about them are trying to help get donations to be able to help purchase them another RV to replace the one that they just recently had to park. So if anybody wants to help with that, because they have hearts of gold, and they have helped me, they've helped many people in many different ways. So if you would like to help with that, go to ANL. It's actually on their Cash App is $ANLAKE2. That is their cash tag. Feel free to go over there and help them out. don't have Cash App, I do have one donation that came in on my GiveSendGo that I will forward over to them on their Cash App. You can go to my GiveSendGo, just make sure you make note of what that's for, and I will make sure that that gets over there to them. I've already informed them of the other donation that I have coming in for them, so I will make sure that they do get that. I'm not sure if they're still staying in the RV or not. I asked them if they had a place to sleep, and they said that they do for now. I don't know the details of that, but they do have a place to stay. So as far as I know, that is all I know about that. I don't know if they're still staying in it at the location that it was taken to after their frame got broke. So basically their frame got broke, which caused it to get totaled out. Which really, by looking at it, you probably can't even see anything wrong with it. Probably doesn't look any different than what it did to begin with. But because the frame, the actual under frame of the RV got broke, that is what totaled it out. Basically, that was their home, and they need a place to move all their belongings over to, and they're really good people, and they help people. They have always been so kind and generous, and their energy is they have more energy than most people I ever met, and they have always done and done and done for people continuously, nonstop. So I feel like it's only right that we take a moment, and if we can help them, in any way, I feel like that's what we should do. So I am getting close to my destination to get something to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down, guys. I appreciate you jumping on with me. Hopefully we'll find something interesting going on tomorrow. We may go, if Constitution Steve is doing something, we may go join him in what he's doing. Maybe put it out across our streams, asking people to keep their eyes and ears. Yeah, if anybody knows of an inexpensive used RV, which I've had some people send me some, that would be a good deal for them to be able to purchase. Please email me, let me know, and I'll try to pass that information along. I will pass that information along. They're definitely true patriots. Absolutely. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I never know if there's some people on the stream that haven't heard. So I like to repeat that and make sure that everybody is aware of what has happened, and give everybody an opportunity. If God makes them feel led to help, then they have that opportunity to do so. God bless you too, Cindy Wells. I'm not sure who Matt is. You guys, somebody keeps bringing Matt up, but I don't know who Matt is. Who's Matt, Tammy? I just don't know who Matt is. you guys. My phone is on 1%, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Oh, Matt, Jalen, gotcha. I don't know. I will maybe reach out to them here in a little bit. But my phone's going to die, so you guys have a great evening. We'll see you back at the vigil about 6:30ish. Love you guys. Freedom Warriors out.